The background is messy, yes, because I live here. Okay, here we are, back at it again, just one-on-one, not reacting to anything, well, reacting to something that I already messed up. I have now in my hands an old notebook that I used. It was a time when I was in an English academy, so why am I bringing this up now? In this same notebook, I have a little. There is a letter from my past self, from my 10 years in the future self, and that 10 years in the future self is me right now at this point in time. It's so weird, especially by the fact that it's clearly me. But of course, I had probably different goals how I would see myself in 10 years time. So now we're going to see how disappointed I will be from myself. Let's start by saying, dear elder Danny. The first sentence is already making me cringe a bit. Yo, what's up, my girl? Pac-Man face. How are you? Don't care. I'm gonna be taking a picture of how I'm writing this so you can see each sentence and how I wrote it, because some were not good. Do you remember when you write this letter? Yeah, I guess. Okay, it's weird. Write to myself. But here we go. I must have been like 14 when I wrote this. I'm terrible. I'm so glad that I can now pinpoint the little things that are completely grammatically incorrect. Okay, it's weird right to myself, but here we go. I hope that you could be able to meet the people that you admire so much. YouTubers. Okay, I'm glad that I think that most of the YouTubers I watch are not cancelled. It means I chose well, but to meet people that I admire, I haven't even left my country. I barely even get out of the house. Well, that's just sad. You know that I will love to live in LA. Right now I wouldn't. I wanted to go to LA because most of the YouTubers I watched were from there, and apparently you could visit the YouTube headquarters. So I was like, I gotta be there. Also, not only YouTubers, but also animators, shows that I love to watch, like Adventure Time or anything from Disney, Cartoon Network, and stuff like that. I wanted to be part of that world too, so it's not that difficult to think that, yeah, LA is the place that I should be, especially for CalArts and stuff like that. I knew barely anything about it, but I wanted in. So, are you living there? No, I hope so. Also, did you go to Tomorrowland or the Ultra? If you didn't go, yeah, I was very interested in that kind of music. I still kinda am. I don't know if I would go to that festival. Well, it depends on the company, I guess, but also the money. If you didn't go, we'll see about that. Oh, and I remember that it's going to be released, the Adventure Time movie in 2018. I hope that you liked it. Bro, that movie! There was an announcement that an Adventure Time movie was in production, or that was going to be in production, but I think it got cancelled. And now that I see this, I'm like, wow. Well, now we've got Fiona and Cake and the Distant Lands miniseries, and now I think they're going to make more shows, like side stories or something. I haven't been caught up with Fiona and Cake either. I haven't watched the second season. I'm gonna have to start now. I hope that you like it. I mean, movie. Now it's going to be a movie. I hope they don't cancel it. Please tell me that you could have the Sony Vegas program when you was 15, right? I used to edit in Sony Vegas, the free version, but because it was the free version, it was just a free trial, I couldn't finish something that I was making at the time, so I guess I really wanted a program. Talking about that, please say that you are a YouTuber, or at least you uploaded a video. I wanted to be a YouTuber at the time. I don't know if I want to do that now, but at least I'm making videos. So that's a point in my book. Do you have video games or what? I really want that. Yeah, I wanted video games because I would watch YouTubers who would play video games, so I wanted for myself. I have some video games in my computer, and I had a PlayStation 3, but I don't know if it's still working or not. That counts as a point because I did play video games. My dogs are playing outside. Hopefully it's not that noisy. It's okay. It's fine. And do you still hanging out or talking with your old friends? Like, I'm not gonna say those names. I still talk to Leonora, at least, from time to time. But the rest, no. Let's see, how many people are we talking here? We have 6 names and an etc. But yeah, I'm not talking to the rest. Please remember all that you had done with them, like that thing of secret friend. When you dress up as Fiona the Human, the Water War, the talking about anime with this and this, etc. Okay, I don't remember the secret friend thing. I don't know what my past self is talking about. When you dress up as Fiona the Human, I do remember that. It was for costume, Halloween themed stuff in our school, and I dressed up as Fiona. The Water War. I barely remember that. I think we just threw water at each other, but we didn't have any implements. We just had bottles, I think. I don't remember that much, honestly. Talking about anime with this person and Leo, yeah, I kind of remember. It's just bits and pieces. Why did I write that? There were many things that happened in the past, but are many more things that are going to happen in the future. Even though that's very badly written, I agree. It's a good thing that I at least knew about it when I was like, what, 15? P.S. I'm close to be 15 years old. So yeah, I was like 14 when I wrote this. And this person said that you are considerate for the TP. Right. I was the girl that would give everyone toilet paper. Because I always had toilet paper with me. Because I have a runny nose, I don't think there was toilet paper in any bathroom I went in any place. So I always have toilet paper with me all the time. Even now, I think I have toilet paper here. Well, you've seen in my videos that I always kind of like go... My cat is here. That's why sometimes I appear with my nose a little red. There is something written here at the end that's Leo plus cookies. I don't get it. I don't remember that. I'm gonna ask Leo if she knows something. I might as well. Cookies? Why cookies? Trying to remember, but nothing is coming to mind. Like, did she make cookies? Did we make cookies? I remember we made cupcakes once. Now I don't know. I liked how I signed it Daniela and then Nitachiolo, because that was my name before I changed it for Danais 2K to read this 10 years later, because I know I wrote it in 2015, but yeah. And I drew these little things that I know you can see. There, can you see it? These are the YouTubers logo. Of course I put a hashtag there for no reason, and also hashtag YOLO, because apparently that was cool back then. You only live once. I could do another one of these. Like, I could write something for my future self, like as a future reference for my 10 years later. Even though most of the stuff I wrote here are not like something I've done right now, I think I will still be proud of myself to a certain extent. Of course, I still have a lot to do. This was a video that I wanted to make because, well, I want to make more videos like this where I'm talking to you about something and stuff like that. I could try. Now in these times where you can't trust everything you see on the internet, especially because of the AI stuff and fake information, I want to do something in this channel that is like how I grew up with YouTubers. Stay true to everyone and myself. I think that's going to be my goal with this channel. I have a second channel if you want to watch that too, where I'm going to be posting videos about my art progress and stuff like that. It's more artistic and more like inclined to that kind of thing. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time, and have a great time. Bye.